Starshadow, Star Traders Frontiers, and this is Explorer playthrough. It's gonna be first time playing Explorer. For those of you that were following along last time, you notice I made some changes here. Since I decided to do a little voicing for reading the dialogues, decided to change the captain. But I also just did a full reload, basically, a new captain, just to fix the captain, because the last captain was a smuggler, not an explorer, which I wanted to do here. So we have a new explorer, and curiously, through the generation of the crew here, we now have two sets of sisters. The Heaven sisters, Tamberlin, Sandy here, and the other one is right here, Elspeth. You also have the Sonia sisters here, Calliope and Zephyra. So I hope I have a chance to kind of roleplay that a little bit, because one thing that'll be interesting is that one of our contacts is also a Sonia, so I'm not sure if that's a father or an uncle or something. So we'll be able to roleplay that a little bit. Alright, so when we left off, we had just brought the Arbiter to the Prince Callaghan, and she was talking and was saying, because there's a whole situation going on with the Faen clan here, in that rival clans' big research facility was blown up, and they're accusing Faen's daughter Valencia of doing it. And so the Arbiter is here to do this, to kind of, make things be not, use neutrality to try and solve this. So let's continue where we're going. We just found out that the Arbiter is not willing to put her friendship ahead of the law, and Faen hasn't learned this yet, but one of his daughters did. So we can take some more missions from him. Let's see what we have. Welcome to my court, Star Trader. Please call upon me whenever you have need. All my staff services are available to you. We have found your hospitality to be very thorough, Prince Faen. Please, call me Callaghan. As you know, I have pressing work I would like you to undertake on my behalf. I need you to escort Arbiter Estelle Brockstrom on a judicial tour as she inspects the evidence in the case against my daughter. She may need to meet with Princess Etan Char, the Highwind's owner. And the Highwind is the facility that was destroyed in an explosion. I assume you have heard by now the claims that my daughter, Valencia Faen, is personally behind the bombing of the military orbital station. Such a circus. Estelle will also need to meet with the Steel Song judge who is hearing the case. She will put the fear of Shaloon into him. The Steel Song is another clan. We have a bunch of clans, as you can see. We have the Jat, I guess, which is what we are right now. The Javat, I mean, which is what Callaghan is. And we have the rival clan, the Char. And remind him that the law cannot be cheated for their vendetta against me and my family. Then you suspect the entire legal case and bombing is a farce to defame your daughter? This is not a matter of defamation, Star Trader. If Princess Eten Char wins the case, this will be a matter of life and death. With retribution justice on her side, Eten will send assassins to kill my daughter and the heir to my princedom. So, you can see the situation is a bit interesting. So we get to play a little part into this, it looks like. And let's see. What is the vendetta in which you speak? Our galaxy is being torn apart by constant conflicts. The governmental structures that were put in place by the Prophet Shalun are no longer working. Some would call that dangerous blasphemy. I do not malign Shalun or the laws he's crafted for us. But times have changed. We were each one quadrant, isolated, alone. But the hyperwarp has reconnected all of our people. And now the same Shalun laws that once helped stop the cycle of violence are now being used to perpetuate it. And therefore, our world has changed. Laws must change. I have fought publicly for these changes, fought to restore order and peace. And it has made me many enemies. There are those who gain power from discord. Etenshar and whoever she's working with are among those enemies. I ask that you escort Estelle to and from Char's worlds safely. There may be those who wish to stop her or harm her along the way. Prince Faen has added an offer, such a story mission that we have a chance to take the Arbiter into Char territory. So we can accept it now, or we can go back in and talk to a few people. So let's see what's left for the court, I believe. So we have a son and a daughter. Let's talk to Zet. Right now, Arbiter Brockstrom is our best hope to resolve the issue. If she fails to deliver, then we will have to take alternate measures to protect the family. If that comes to pass, then you and I will have next steps to discuss. So, she seems to be cooking up something in case of something going wrong, which is smart, I think. If we talk to Eric over here. That is correct. I am Caligan's second son by blood. Many welcomes, Star Trader. My father has already thanked you, but let me extend my gratitude as well. This business with my sister Val is toxic. It needs to end quickly. It has landed your family in difficult political waters. Between us, it is toxic from within, Captain. In what way, Eric? Valencia is basically under house arrest. She is not under lock and key, only for her own protection. None of us know if we can trust her. If she were free to roam, what more damage might she do? And everyone has their own opinion as to what should be done about it. My father is focused on the Arbiter's influence. You think there's another approach? I would not step into my father's way, but if Brockstrom fails to deliver, you and I will have next steps to discuss. So as you can see, where the family is not very, they're taking steps, not, being smart about this, as they do not expect things to go their way. So in my case, as you can see, we are kind of low in credits. I mean, we're just starting out, that's not bad, but we should probably make a little bit of money. So first thing we'll do is see if there's another mission to do. So there's a delivery we can do and make some money. And there's also this delivery here if we can take the Arbiter on her couple of jumps, it looks like. A jump to Garrick Void and a jump back. So we'll accept both of these and we'll do the shipping one first. Alright, close this down. I'm holding out for a particular crew. And also do eventually want to get a bigger ship. So that's refuel, pay people. Looking around, I think I can make a small profit if I buy these and take it to Javad Prime here. They're buying biomass, so it's a small profit. I'm not going to make a lot of money, but I figure it might be worth it at least to make a little bit of money here. So let's see if we can find Javad Prime Shouldn't be too far away. Here it is. So we'll make a trip, and then we'll sort out the shipping one, and then we'll look into doing a few, or look into transporting the Arbiter around where she needs to go. So we'll land. Let's take care of that. Made $200 here. Make it easy. Lost a little bit of rep for some reason, but that's okay. So let's go up and do the shipping. This will be an easy bit of money. It seems we're doing good on our skill checks here as we travel, which is always important. So we have a contact up here, or this is where our mission is actually, this is our contact. So we'll land here first. Didn't need to do that, but it's fine. Come back over here and pick up our cargo. So we have a couple of different ways of doing this. We can meet our contacts in the starport in the Spice District. It'll take a little time, it looks like, and annoy some of our crew, so probably not the best idea right now. Since we have a lot of time on this mission, we can do the petition for a diplomatic visit. It takes extra time, but we have it. We can do it. So we've gained a lot of rep, gained some rep here, and that's good. I wonder what they have here. A lot of interesting things here we might want to buy at some point. If we take a look, and I wonder... So they are selling... Actually, which one are we at? We are at Hemington here, so... If there's anyone that buys these crystals for a lot. Any of the ones that we can see, at least. It doesn't look like anything I have open right now is willing to, so let's just return this stuff. Set up to waypoint, navigate. Notice we have the fuel range here. We're going to buy definitely more fuel. We had a test here fail, but only one. It's not a big deal. That's an exploration we're going to do a little bit, I think. Check it out, since we are an explorer in this route. But first we'll land. We'll pay our crew. Refuel. Repair. Return shipping. Since I did the spice plate, we don't need to do it that way. We can do the public spectacle, get to level reputation boost. Additional 4 rep. It's nice. So we gained a good bit of rep, and he's got some influence. Alright. So we have some crew that have increased here. Captain. We'll move up in the explorer bit here. Tamlin here. We'll have a talent, those will be good. Let's look at her stats again real quick. This might be... Let's go with merchant here, and... So she has the ship ops. These are great. The automatic passing ones. The other kind we want to get are the ones that change cards, because those are really fun. Okay, so she has the ship ops on here. Failing automatically passing a failed negotiate test. That's a good one, I think. And we will... This will also be a good one. I think buying trading permits will be important as we go along. I think we'll do a little bit of trading in order to make some money. But I think the first one we will do is the negotiate. Oops. So that's 2. We have servo up here. Definitely. Oh, we have an engineer, I think, so maybe we might not. No, actually, we don't. She is our engineer. So we definitely want an engineer. Definitely work on that first. So she has a automatically pass-failed stealth test. And so we probably want to do the failed repair test. We always, you know, it just minimizes problems later. I mean, it sucks that it's a 3-week cooldown, but you know, eventually I think we'll have multiple people having it. So that's pretty good right now. Looks like we got everyone healing there. So, all right. Let's see here. I wonder if there's anything we should buy and try and sell as we make our way. Clothing seems like it might be a good option here, so let's do that. Oh, first we want to do, let's try this exploration and see. Here we'll see the card game that we get to play each time we do something such as exploration, spying, patrolling, or blockading. And as you can see, you get each of these 3 different cards. Each one has a reward, and they tell you what happens here. I have a talent here, so I can re-roll any card. I'm going to re-roll this one, and that'll be good. So we'll get some nice stuff out of this. Repaired ship and siphon fuel. That's not the best out of anything, but you know, it's at least a good result. So we'll look at it again. This looks bad, so I'm going to skip it and head back out. Alright, so let's look at the... Alright, so we'll start heading out and do our first jump. You see these are the jumps here. You'll see them around in the map. So since this is a merchant and they are in our clan, or at least a clan that we have a good reputation with, we don't have to fight them. We can just acknowledge them, and as you can see, mutual withdrawal, we'll get some experience points, and we don't have to fight. Right now our ship kind of sucks. Our crew kind of sucks, so we don't really want to get into anything. So you'll be seeing me do a lot of avoiding ship combat as much as possible early on until we can, you know, at least level up our crew a bit, and hopefully maybe even get a better ship with some weapons or something. So let's continue on. Doing good with our checks here. Gonna use up a ton of fuel. So let's actually not do that yet. Let's fuel up first before we do that, because we don't want to find ourselves in the middle of... We don't want to run out of fuel, let's put it that way. People get really mad when that happens. Well, let's take a look at some of these. Like, oh, maybe not. We'll do it on the way. Okay. So here we go. Now we'll do our jump. See, 21 of 86 fuel. So. See, 21 fuel, jumped like a week. You'll notice that we do have deadlines on all our missions. Alright, so we have enough fuel to get there, so let's go. And we made it. Made it without incident. So we could go straight here if we want to look. This is a steel song. See, if we ever did patrol, you would see the different ones. We can do a patrol. Let's re-roll. I have a talent to re-roll. Just re-roll this one. It didn't do anything for us. So we met a military ship. And since we're helping them out, they're not mad at us. So we gained some experience. Oh, they're mad at us. Never mind. So we're definitely not going to fight these people. I mean, their ship is a ton better than ours. So in order to get them to not disparage our reputation, we bribe them. Then we retreat. So that actually got us experience points, but hurt us monetarily. Alright, so let's land. Pay wages, and as you can see, once the only time our crew levels up is when they're paid. We'll do repair. And we'll refuel. Let's see how if they think they don't need the clothing. We might go up to the other and see if they need it up there. So let's continue our mission here with the Arbiter. My thanks for bringing me this far, Star Trader. We have held to our promise to Callaghan Faen. From here, you will have to choose just how deeply you want to get involved. Princess Atenshar is not going to appreciate your presence, but I know that Callaghan wants you to put on a show. So, here we can decide how we want to do this. We can do a full entourage, which makes our support clear to everyone. This will please Faen, but also Anger Char. As you can see, we do a roll to see if it's successful. It's not bad. 9 skill plus 18 charisma. My charisma's not great. Probably want to be in the 20s. We can do a light escort and reduce our reputation damage, but not win us any points. But we have a high, looks like would be probably a high chance of actually succeeding on the roll, which I like. I mean, we're kind of just worried about the money. Don't want to put ourselves in danger. So Tamerlane. Days have passed, Captain. The Arbiter has spent most of the time closed-door meetings with the Judge Corda and with the Princess. She has been tight-lipped about what's going on. We knew she would be strict about this. It's a matter of Shalloon law. So the proceedings have dragged out for a week. But we're being paid, so that's good. And by meeting, we got a chance to hear directly from Princess Char. Ah, and here she is. Many welcome, Star Trader. Thank you for escorting Arbiter Brockstrom here safely. Her presence is so critical to this case. If she weren't here, you'd worry that political agendas would get in the way. Favors would be called in. The law would be trampled upon. Ooh, not happy here. We need to make another stop on her tour, Star Trader. That would be for the best. It is important you see all the evidence, especially the Highwind's wreckage and the footage recorded there. You must understand, Star Trader. The Highwind Orbital was no regular station. It was a military research facility. Meaning that you had surveillance and security systems to protect against such an attack. To prevent a bombing from within? No. Valencia Faen slipped under our radar with a white flag. But those systems captured copious proof of her deadly crime. Not to mention her obvious motive. She came to destroy the technology the Fanes claimed they wanted to purchase. In the bombing, we lost one of our most brilliant minds the galaxy has ever known, Aldo Bastille. We believe that Aldo, who held the position of chief scientist on the Highwind, may have been her primary target. Another glare. Time to return to your ship, Captain. Until we meet again, Arbiter. She is sure of herself. She is not lying. She holds damning evidence. You think Valencia bombed the Highwind? Why would she? To kill this Aldo character? We're not done yet. You must take me to the world that the Highwind was orbiting. So this was a check here with an opposition check. And we definitely did it. I think we did it by quite a bit. So, Etten seemed to find our life presence inimical, and we lost 3 reputation anyway, but I think that's minor. We lost 10 rep at the Steel Song though, which is not good. So, because that means it's harder to run away from people, from Steel Song people, then they have to pay them more money, but that's fine. Alright, what do they have for crew here? Nothing. Alright, let's see what we... So, Avilia here is our doctor. So, if we get into combat, she's actually going to be someone that sees some fighting, so... So we do want to... have her ready for combat if it comes down to that. So we have a heal here. We have another heal here. This is an entire heal though. And we also have another failed doctor test. We have one, so let's not worry about that. I'm good with this one. And Tamerlan has leveled up once again. We'll train her up as a merchant a little bit further, and then we'll kind of even these out at level 5. And I think that's everyone right now. We have a lot of level 4 people. Pilots are level 3, level 4 right now. I think part of it has to do with what the talents they have are and if they're using them. So, you know, we're kind of not evened out right now, but that's okay. We'll kind of even out, I think, as we go. So let's land up here and see if they will take the clothing off our hands. We can make some money. C- here. I think we can do a little bit better. So we won't worry about it. Alright, so let's... I think our next mission's over here. Let's make sure. Oh, so we have 2 things here. We can take her straight there and attack the system. Or we could, she will pay us extra to do independently gather evidence. If we do spying over it. But there's a chance for trouble, so we'll take a look at the cards that pop up and see how bad it looks before we decide whether to drop her off or spy. Navigators, careful now. This was the world over which the Highwind military research base was parked. You can see the debris fields still hanging in orbit. The bomb was powerful enough to take out the entire station. The destruction was absolute. Alright, so let's check out the buy cards we get first. Ooh, that is ugly. And we don't have any talents. We had even that. I mean, these are really bad. I think I'm gonna have to take her instead because it is just too bad. Seems like this is why we held on to the colony a little bit longer. Made 5,000 smackaroos. So we'll drop her off. We can escort her safely and nothing more, or we can accompany her and join the legal proceedings. If we succeed, we could gain 15% bonus payment. I think we'll try here. A little extra money would be nice. It does not look like the news was good, Arbiter. No, things have not improved. I had hoped that there would be something I could do. That somehow the Princess Aten would be bending or breaking Shalloon law to persecute Valencia unfairly. But it is not the case. The evidence against Valencia is overwhelming and damning. They have not hesitated to share that with me. What can be done? There is nothing I can do. I cannot slight Shalloon law even to help a lifelong friend. My failure would be carried down in my lineage, clear for every arbiter who followed me to see. There is no question. I cannot help the Faen family in this. Oh, we gotta return her back to court. Now, if you remember, the Zindu here have memories there, genetic memories, kind of Assassin Creedy, that's passed down. So, and they can access them themselves. And so this is what she's talking about being carried down her lineage. So we did manage to pass our check here. Our assistance proved valuable, and we got a nice extra bonus here. So we didn't get quite as much as we would have gotten by doing the spying, but you know, well, we'll take what we can get right now. Lost some more rep here, but it's fine. See what kind of cargo they got. So they have these carbonite crystals and the duranthium alloy. Let's buy some crystals here and let's see if there's need to learn how to use this a little bit better. But when we head back, I think we can find somewhere to top off that money. So we have another level up of Alia. So she's still a combat medic. And see, now that you... Here's the problem with the reputation loss. As you lose reputation, they start closing things off to you. And so, Steel Song just will not let us use their doctors because their reputation has kind of fallen a bit. You can look at Patrol and see if there's something here that we might be able to do. But the problem is, you know, this would be okay. This would cost us money because we would have to run away. We would have to run away from the pirate. Definitely would have to run away here, and this is just not helping. So let's take her back. I don't think we have anything else here around here that's we need to get to. They do have an exploration world here. That's what the green flag is. And they have one here as well. So before we go any further, I guess we'll take her back. See if that opens up any more missions for us. The jump. We all do the jump. Thing's fine. All right. So let's drop her off and see where it takes us here. We can always explore on this planet a little bit. So we're still doing pretty good on our checks here. That's good. So you can see here. See some of the problems that we have here. This would be a hard one. We will look, but it's probably gonna be bad. Alright, so let's land. Buy some fuel. Heal up. Repair. We can make a cool 1400 here. So there's a problem here, because if we make this trade during a galactic trade ban, I guess there's a trade ban going on right now. I didn't think there was. But I guess with Javet and Caterer Syndicate here, we will lose rep. But I think they're already mad at us. Let's see if we can find them here. I mean, they're mad a little bit. Steel Song here. A little bit mad. So I'm not sure. We're doing well here, so. Anyway, let's drop Estelle off here. So they're not going to be happy about this, but we'll make our money. Many welcomes, Estelle. And Captain, once again I owe you my gratitude for your services well rendered. Greetings to you both. We have not yet met. I am Valencia Faen. Valencia, it is an honor to finally meet you. I only wish that it was under better circumstances. Hello there. Glad you guys could join us. Just dropping off Estelle here for to continue our missions here. So, I only wish it was under better circumstances. Estelle, do not bandy with words. Speak your news now and clearly. Callaghan, you are well aware of my commitment to Shaloon law. Don't start pattering on me with me, Estelle. I don't want to hear you rote platitudes. Father, contain yourself. Absolutely not, Val. You don't know this witch, but I do. She is about to feed you to those Steel Song vipers. You should heed your daughter's warning, Callaghan. You would betray me, my family, and my daughter? I betray no one. I uphold the law. You can't be serious. I did not bomb that cursed facility. By the flag, this is a farce. I'm sorry, Valencia. They hold undeniable evidence. Multiple bombs were smuggled off your ship onto the Highwind. Surveillance footage from multiple satellites and security systems all support their claims. I should not be telling you this. It taints the case. But I am because of our friendship. Because of our friendship? How can you even say that now, you snake in the grass? Responsibility flows upward. As the captain of the Medusa, Val will be found guilty. I did no such thing. Get out of my court. Now. Begone, you Zandu witch. So this is a good time to excuse yourselves. And it's good to give it major experience points here. So I guess you guys in chat here are fans of the game, but don't really play it, or what? Just out of curiosity. Let's see here. As the Arbiter, is the case completely lost? Callaghan is sure to fight it tooth and nail, tooth and claw to the bitter end, but in my judgment, it's lost. Arbiter, what will you do next? I must recuse myself from proceedings. Oh, veterans, so you guys must be looking at this going, eh. 'Cause I'm very early into it. I've only played a little bit. I will find another Star Trader to give me a ride back to my holdings on Rylene. Whatever happens next, it won't be helped by having me here. But what will you do once you arrive on Rylene? There's no further time to waste. Oh. This legal mess has shown me one thing. The faction accords aren't working for our people anymore. There is a feud coming between the Faen and Char. It will be long, deep, and bloody. Oh, I'm glad to see that you have people around that are willing to help. I think I got a little bit of a handle on it so far. I have a second game I was playing as a spy and doing a bit, not super far into it, but I've been playing a little bit, so I got up into the double-digit levels. And I'm playing on fairly easy anyway, so it makes it a lot easier to play. Let's see. It will not end with their attempt on Vale's life. If Saloon law and its judicial structures aren't enough to stop this from happening, then we must find new ways to keep the peace. I have long championed amendments to the faction accords to form a united coalition that would have overseen this case. A united coalition would have taken it out of the hands of the Steel Song judge. If the case had been handled by a neutral party, perhaps the feud could have been prevented. So much hangs in the balance. 2 more royal families locked in the death grip of a feud. Thousands of lives, years of instability and war. Blood split on both ends. Rest assured, if Val dies, Callaghan will seek royal blood in return. There is much to do, but I must return to Rylene to finish the negotiations I started. Our people can wait no longer for the united coalition. I have need of dedicated Star Trader to help me. You have more than proven your mettle. I would ask for your help if I could get it. I know that you may wish to stay here and help Prince Faen see this through. So she's offered me a mission, and Prince probably calm down and we can talk some missions. So, Arbiter, I am impressed with your moral code. We Zen do hold to our codes. It is our curse and our strength. It is why we are still relevant today. Will it be enough? Saloon law has held the many syndicates and great houses together for centuries, but the strain is starting to show. Our old oaths may not be enough anymore. Till we meet again. Hope that you would continue joining me on Rylene, but I can see that you are thinking of helping the Faen. You must be careful of their court's politics, Captain. Join me on Rylene. That is the decision I will have to make. I should not be telling you this, but I spoke with the Judge Wellen, who is running the case. He is hard-set on keeping the legal proceedings within 6 years' time. It is well within his right as a judge. Enough. I have said far too much. Now I must go. So we have some insider intel. And exactly when they will end. 6 years. So there is a difference in going through the different ways of concluding this, because in my other game I did spying and I was able to get the intel, but you didn't tell me this afterwards. So if we want to help, we can meet Callaghan. We got our money. It's always good. Alright, so I think we sold, oh yeah, we're not selling this because of the ban, trying to keep the reputation a little bit. Alright, where are my other contacts at? Let's go see you. You're at, where are you? Fairblight Holding, okay. go find some missions, see what they're doing. Check out my cards first here. What do I think here? Not really set up to fight, so but I can at least repair, I think. Give it a shot. Figures. No, I don't know who that is. It's a little bit of a weird angle, I think, to have the camera set up, but it's just how things manage to work for me. So let's take a little look at the cards here. Xeno combat doesn't sound good. Alright, let's look at some. I need to find the other contact. Thought he said in Hyperion Abyss, I thought. Yeah, Fairblight. So I'm not seeing the... Let's see that refinery. Oh, here we go. This is where I need to go. Alright, we'll take a trip down here and look and see what's kind of stuff our contact down here has. Explorer, you're leaving. It's fine. Take our experience points and leave. Doing good enough with our checks. It's good to see. We'll land here. You're not doing anything here. Okay, let's check out our contact over here. And missions. Alright, so he hates Ultimessa. He wants to assist this Judicial Council, and there's some stuff on this trade band here. Let's look at this one. So he wants to visit. Just make a delivery. Looks like that's easy enough. I haven't run into any yet. That's, from what I've heard, they're tough, but there's far worse things than does it. Makes me a little bit nervous. Alright, so this is, and this one with a hyper jump. Okay. We have a year to do this one. We can do this. Let's do a couple of these missions then. This one. Oof. Spy, okay. Knowledge and keep going. Oh, I have crew to upgrade here too as well. Let's check them out here. Paid for already. So working on this combat medic here. We're doing patrols more than blockading, so I think this would be a good one. Just a captain then, okay. So I'm working on my Explorer. And I like these. These remove card ones are great talents. Alright, so pick up the cargo here. Got a negotiation we could do. Commanding air, which I think would be the one to go with. Got a nice high command skill. And passing a test. It's good. Got us some money. Strengthen the bond between our Starport Mechanic and Judicial Council here. Gain some rep, although we lost some rep with House Dulun. Oh, we have another level up here. Oh, Xeno Hunters, okay. I'll make sure I keep an eye out for anything worse. But, do you run into anything like that in the first era here? Or is it only later eras? Because I'm still in the first era in my other game as well. Alright. Let's see. Need to head back. Oh, let's check out the patrol here. Oof. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. There's a still learning the lore a bit, exploring a bit. I find it's interesting to see the different paths that are available with, you know, helping the families or helping the arbiter, and the different ways you can go from there, and the different contexts, and to a lot of different little stories, which I'm quite enjoying. Alright, I'm gonna take this back. Give me some more money. Yep, okay, we made it. Do some leave here. Heal. Get that one. Fuel. And we can do this a couple different ways. Get the reputation booster. Since I did the spice first, I always forget. So, okay, more difficult as the more turns. Yeah, I'm starting to find that. I even noticed just from combat, or things are leveling up a little bit further as further I go. So I don't have to worry too much, but I'm not too reckless. As you can see, I'm trying to run from everything if I can. Even at higher levels, I've been waiting to get a bigger ship in order to really worry about ship combat. So let's do the spectacle here. Alright. We did some level up here, so let's be good. Gotta level up a little bit further. Exploration here. Who else was? Trained engineer. And this is the crew dog, I believe. Alright, no, this is a E-crew, I guess. Electronics tech, that's what I was looking for. It's good to have a little bit of spying here, I think. Just those, being able to have those ability to take cards off the table, I think, is very nice. And always enjoyed this. Oh, another E-Tech. We have one with that. Always like to have a chance to. Oh, take an extra check here. Mastermind cult. Oh, I don't know what that means yet. So, it sounds ominous. Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end my stream. I only really have an hour in which to stream due to family commitments. So, thank you all for joining me. I don't often get a chance to stream, but hope you guys can maybe join me next time I get a chance, which I try to keep up to date with my schedule, but we'll see how it goes. So I hope you guys have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is by you guys. And I hope to see you guys again soon.